Hi, this is Terry Rice giving you a pre-reno tour of my art room. I actually like my art room pretty good right now. I would just like to get the jewelry stuff out of here, and so that should be going when we are finished. Right here in the center you see an island, and this desk area right here I purchased at our church garage sale a few years ago. Really love it. I've already started packing some of the things, so they're actually, since we've started the reno, we're going through the whole house and putting new floors in. It's like I've got extra things in here, and then some of the things have been moved out. I'm going to show you what I have in the drawers here. This is where I keep my paper flowers for scrapbooking. And here I've got a big pen collection. And down here I keep my scraps, and I have them color marked, so if I'm looking for pink paper, I just pull out this whole folder and check that out. And then in the back I keep like the paperwork from punches, like the Martha Stewart punches for around the corner, crocodile stuff, and just info like that. Under here I have my, well, it looks like I got a bunch of junk, but I've also have my paper collection, and hopefully I'll have those in cubes eventually. Right here where I have the packing box, I usually have a 3-tiered shelf that I keep the little tins with accessories in them, and I also have jars. And then I've also packed my Cricut cartridges, because they're usually up here, and this stuff usually isn't here at all. I have these cute little vitamin boxes that my mother-in-law gives me all the time, and I actually have covered them, and they make great little storage boxes. This here is a crate, like a wine crate, and I picked that up at my church garage sale too, and I think it makes a great shelf. I'd like to have a few more of them. And here's where I keep the Cricut, right here in the corner. And then I have some ribbon storage. Now, I love the way this kind of ribbon storage looks, but it's very impractical. So this one I've actually taken the seam binding, and since it wasn't on rolls, it works better. And so I actually have stuck the seam binding in the back. You see it's kind of messy in there, but I just pushed it through the front, and actually use this little makeup brush to push it through the front. And I have one extra one, but I just keep that in there. That way I get to use my really cute ribbon storage. Otherwise, I don't think it works very well, especially when they're in the rolls. It just wants to pull out every ribbon or roll them all out. I keep my paper slicer right here. My Molly dress form, she doesn't usually stay here. She usually is on the dresser, but I have lamps and other things from other rooms, so she's over here right now. And in this file drawer I keep my stickers, and in the front I have like small letters, large letters, and then it goes alphabetical, like baby, baseball, basketball, birthday, Christian stickers, Christmas, cooking and food, gardening. And then what didn't fit in there is down here, and it goes all the way to Valentine, Victorian, and wedding, and miscellaneous. That works really good. And I have trash on this side of the room. I also have, well, these are chairs that aren't usually in here. I keep these for my grandkids when we do art projects. And I have a little table that matches. Here's one of the boxes that I decorated out of the vitamin boxes. And I think they just turned out so cute. I just love it. And then I had this big tin that is like an large recipe card holder. And, excuse me, so I decorated that in the same style. And then I keep my cards in here that I've made. And it's one of those drawers from Hobby Lobby. Thought it was adorable. And so I keep some cards that I made in here and stuff. So I can just pull it out and dig out whatever cards I need. I seem to have a bunch of 4th of July cards. And baby ones, a little bit of everything in here. And then we used to do a card class at our library. And so we made journals one year. And we did one a month. And then I have my projects from when I did the Graphic 45 Design Team Edition. I didn't do it this year because of the reno. And then I have our little vacation tag album. Here's my zither. I haven't even opened it yet. And I have a hand here that I display my bracelets on when I've done craft shows. And a foot from anklets. And then I have an overabundance of lights here. But they're not normally here. Okay, here's the things that will be moving. This is my jewelry and charm supplies. And that's what I want to get out of here because I don't actually do that in this room. So I will be moving it to where I actually work on the jewelry. So it'll be nice to get that out of here. It's little boxes. They have little charms in it. The little purple boxes at the bottom, they have chains, and then bags of charms that I have a large supply of. And then up at the top, I have these tins that I picked up at IKEA, and they have things like tags, little envelopes, little flashcards, keyholes, hinges, latches, all different things like that that can't go into the file cabinets like the stickers. And then over here I have these Creative Memories file folders, and they have the dimensional stickers like Jolie's and stuff like that. And here's some more of those ribbon holders that are so pretty but not very practical. And oh, and I have the little butterflies flying up here from when my youngest daughter had this room. Since she moved out, I told her, I said, if you're not moving back in, I'm making it an art room. So that's why it's the art room today. Okay, these boxes up here, I think they're like a little over 12 inches wide and 14 inches long. And they're probably, like 3 inches deep. And I got these at IKEA also. They make great, like your bigger photos that you want for your scrapbooks. And then, like any other big things. And you can also like put your layouts in there before you put them in the book. Okay, I'm going to step over here. Right up here I've got another box full of ribbon. I just have ribbon everywhere. Underneath there I have a box of bags from when I used to sell things at the craft shows. I have a rack here that has, it's got potpourri, it's got wooden beads, paint brushes, buttons, and then a bunch of different punches there. Punches, and more punches. And then more buttons and some paints and things down here. I also have a trash can on this side. This one is ceramic oldest daughter's scrapbook stuff because I'm going to be scrapbooking the granddaughter's things. I have a sign up here. This is the name of my jewelry. I call it Nostalgic Charm. And if you went on eBay and looked at my jewelry, it's under Terry's Nostalgic Charm. I also have a shelf here from when Rachel had the room. And then I have a desk here. In this is where I'll sit sometimes to do some drumline and stuff. A little bit of working on jewelry, but I don't usually make it in this room. I have a bunch of beads in here. And you can see it's, when I first put them in here, it looked nice and neat. But it's turned to chaos. It really needs to be straightened and some of the things taken out. Here's the junk drawer. But my husband would say they're all junk drawers. Here is my favorite way of keeping ribbon. I have them in there like the pinks in one area, the blues and greens in another. This just really works the best. It's like you can pull out the little drawer, get out your ribbon, and it's not a big disaster. It's not rolling everything else off the roll, getting to it. And this was actually a drawer from a little chest that I bought at IKEA, and it had 9 drawers, but I was taking out 6 of them because I was using it as like a little shelf with the 3 little drawers on the bottom. And I don't actually have that in this room to show you, but I'll show it to you sometime. So it's like these drawers just work great for that. And but you know how I said I have ribbon all over, I could use probably 3 drawers of these. And then I keep like my ribbon scissors in here so nobody uses them for paper. I have overflow of rubber stamps in here. I have embossing powders. And I have my rubber stamps down here. I just got some VHS tape storage to put them in, so they're in there, but I really need to you know, clean this out too, and those will be going up on the shelves once the jewelry is moved. And again down here, more craft supplies. Okay, this is all on the island, these things I'm showing you now. And in this drawer I have scissors, I have glue, I have tape and glue dots. That's where I keep that stuff. Here's one of those edgers or paper smoothers, and I really like it for like gluing paper down, and it's like one clean sweep and you got that just all glued down. I love it. Okay, and here I've got my crocodiles and my ATG gun. And then in these tins, this has got eyelets in it and brads. And then I have smaller eyelets and brads in these 2 little things. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, and over here I have my cutters. I have my circle cutters. I have my spatula for my Cricut in here. There it is. And then I have my cutting mats underneath here, my envelope punch board, and the little cutter. And on here I got my Martha Stewart scoreboard. And now I'm going back over to this dresser because I didn't show you what was in here. This whole drawer is full of like glues and tapes and things like that. And this is just a bunch of like this is a little notebook pad, these little cardboard things. I've also got some extra beads in here because, you know, as you can see from looking around my room, you can never have too many beads or too much ribbon. And this here is some of the more of those vitamin boxes. I really need to do a project with some of the girls at the church or something. Okay, and here's some more beads, of course, because like I said, you just can't have enough beads. I really like these little pill boxes for beads. They work good, but these are my favorite just because they're probably not as handy as these, but you can see into them really well, and I just love looking at all my beads. They're just beautiful. Okay, and then I just stuck these. They're actually necklace displays in here just to keep them out of the dust. And here I have laces. I had made some lace flowers for my daughter's wedding, and then I was hooked on making these little lace flowers for a while. Love them. Fun to make. I made tons, but I sent some to my daughter and gave some to a friend. And other little paper cutouts. These little boxes for doing crafts. I have some little bottles in here. And what's in the bottom here? Oh, and then these are like mint tins. Any little tins that I thought we might be able to use for a project. My granddaughters love to do crafts, so I do a lot of stuff with them. Okay, I think I might have showed you everything. And let me see. Oh, here's another one of those little boxes that I covered. This one has red currant jelly paper on it. Okay, I'm going to show you my closet real quick. This, you can see they've already started taking the trim off here. And over here they've removed some of the carpet. I don't have a door here either. And you can see the pretty hardwood floor that we're going to have. Just about all the doors are removed except for the hall bathroom and the master bathroom. My husband says, oh, do you want to remove the bathroom door? And it's like, wait a minute, I think that's where I draw the line. Yeah, we can't be moving that until at least we have a door on the master bedroom. Okay, here is my closet. I have fabric up here. We have some of the kits left from when we did card classes. We'd make them up into kits. We had, I think, anywhere from 7 to 20 people sometimes. I have some out of season clothing in here. Here's the ink for rubber stamping here. I keep like these little trays that I got at Target's in the dollar section, except for I think these were like $2 or $3. But I keep papers in here for the kids, so I just get those out and then we'll maybe make inchies or something. I have a soldering set in one of these drawers. Probably most of them are kind of junk drawers. That one's definitely a junk drawer. One I have just ribbon, or not ribbon, but lace trim in it. There's a few more card kits down here. I have some fabric here left over from when I did my grandbaby's dust ruffles. And yeah, I think that about covers it. Got a lot of stuff in here. The closet kind of needs a remodel of its own. But I will get back with you when the remodel is done and show you what's gone on in here. Thanks for watching. Bye.